Next.
Writing, directing, and acting at the same time. Those divisions, while on the one hand they make sense, on the other hand they're a little old-fashioned. Nowadays, you can make a movie with so much more ease and agility than you could back when that sort of structure of writer, director, actor, producer was invented. I just thought of it as, I know the movie, I know the story I want to tell, I can see what the movie ought to be like, let's make it. To me, the writing and directing process, I actually don't understand the distinction. It sounds like a nightmare to me to write a script and then hand it over to someone else. When I was writing, I was picturing how I wanted to shoot it, and how I wanted to cut it, and how I wanted to score it, and how I wanted to perform it. That was all part of the writing process. I don't think I would have been able to write it if I weren't picturing those things.
All right, you wanna hear this shit? It's so fucking retarded. She caught me watching porn.
That's it?
Right?
That's bullshit.
Swear to God.
Making movies is about catching lightning in the bottle. So you don't want to hit the great moment at rehearsal when the camera's not rolling. For Don Jon, though, I was really adamant that everyone rehearse, that we all have separate days where we just rehearse with just actors. For a few reasons. One, the material of Don Jon's a little bit heightened. It's not just perfectly realistic. So to get just technically the kind of snappy pace that I wanted of delivering the dialogue, that takes rehearsal. You can't really do it without just repeating it. And furthermore, I think that was also an important part of me acting and directing at the same time, because I wanted to make sure that the actors and I already had time to discuss everything. I knew we weren't gonna have time to do that on the day, not just because I was directing, but because we had a low budget and we only had, you know, a limited number of shooting days. I've been making little short films and videos for a number of years now. I don't know how many little videos I've made, and I've learned so much doing them, and I'm in lots of them, I'm not in lots of them. I think that experience is crucial, and I would say to any filmmaker, don't make a feature film first. That's like trying to build a skyscraper before you've built a doghouse. It was, I think, while we were shooting the Jon and Barbara breakup scene that Ryan came to set that day. Yeah, I think we had to record voiceover for some Looper ads, although it was a little confusing for me because I was in the middle of doing Jon's accent, and there is a similarity between the sort of Bruce Willis Looper character accent, because Bruce is actually, if I'm not mistaken, from New Jersey, and Jon's accent.
This is not a good thing. My boss will be searching for me until he finds me.
It's great.
It's a little Jon Martello.
But who
They're not entirely different.
But who
Got it?
isn't?
Yeah.
Stylistically, I wanted the movie to really reflect the evolution of the character. So I divided it into 3 acts, which is the traditional way of dividing a Hollywood movie. I wanted the camera work and the editing and the music to all reflect these sort of 3 phases of the character's progress. At the beginning, when you first meet Jon and he's just doing his thing and he's in his normal life, the camera is really kinetic, it moves a lot, cutting is very fast, and the music is made out of these big, shiny synth sounds. In the second act of the movie, when we get involved in a more traditional romance, I wanted to reflect those kind of more traditional Hollywood romantic aesthetics. So the camera is more like on dollies and doing kind of smooth, sweeping, beautiful moves. The editing conforms to more conventional sort of traditional Hollywood editing. The music is a traditional Hollywood orchestra. Then in the third act, once things are sort of becoming more honest and Jon is starting to break out of his mold, I wanted everything to feel more organic. So the camera is almost all handheld. The cutting is a lot more sparse. There's far fewer cuts. And the music is also a lot more sparse, and it's just played on a few guitars. That's the sort of progress of the filmmaking, technically and stylistically.
This means the fucking world to me, and it wouldn't happen without you guys, and I just love you all so much, and I don't know what to say. I've been waiting to do this since I was this fucking big, and now it happened, and it's because of you guys, so thank you. Thank you.